Okay, good morning everybody. We're in the sauce today. Thank you. That name is done for the 8-month resub. I didn't really think I'd be doing this today, but the deck went pretty well in playtesting last night. This is something I've been asked of you a little about. Spike, what about the Enigma Jewel with Signets? What about the Enigma Jewel Signets? Well, I don't have a lot of experience casting Signets in Modern. I actually don't know that I've ever played a Signet in this format the entire time they've been legal. I've sure have played a lot of this format. I don't think I've ever cast a single one. There have been several times in my career where I've been like, what about Signets? Nobody ever cast those. And so, I don't know. I got cooking last night, right? So we got the Enigma Jewel. 1-mana artifact, enters tapped. You can tap to add 2 colorless mana. That's a Soul Ring. Wait, it's Soul Ring only for activated abilities. You also have Omen Hawker. Kind of the same thing, except one of the mana is blue, which is relevant on a couple cards like Obstructionist and Shark Typhoon. Otawara. And if you sink this mana into Signets, you get to filter that ability-only mana into real mana. You also get to use, if you only have one Signet in play, you can sometimes get a Manifold Key off Urza Saga and use the ability mana here to kind of filter into untapping a Signet, kind of turning this into a Signet. So I was playtesting the deck last night, and I had some. The deck was doing its thing. It was going good. I went 3-1 in my testing last night, and I had several turn 2s of this. I would play a Jewel or Omen Hawker on turn 1, and I a lot of times had Saga. This is like the ideal curve. You're not always going to have this, but I had it a lot last night, where you go turn 2 Saga into like triple Signet, or sometimes I would double Signet into I even have like double 1-mana artifact twice. It was like kind of crazy. I'm not necessarily expecting it to go as well tonight, but I had this turn 2 a lot, and so you're like untapping with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana on turn 3. Can do some kind of crazy stuff. I'll also say this, and it hurts me to say this because I never thought I'd say this. Upheaval was really good for me last night. It was I got a lot of people with Upheaval last night. I was very happy to have this card in my deck. I'm not sure if you want to have. I had 3 main 1 side yesterday. I think just 3 main is a really good number. You could dig really deep for them with the 1 rings, and like you kind of want to draw 2. I don't know. It's Upheaval was a genuinely good card for me last night, and I never really thought I'd say that. I also got to like really get a Murktide opponent by like Boseijuing an Upheaval to where it couldn't be countered. They just like couldn't do anything. It was awesome. Also, yesterday we were playing Tidebinder. Tidebinder was looking really good, and so I was pretty interested in trying Nimble Obstructionist here. Obstructionist was great, like sinking your Omen Hawker Jewel mana to like turn 2 Stifle, draw a card. Very good against decks like Living Into, Cascade decks in general. So I guess yeah, Upheaval got printed in Image 2. It's a disgusting Modern Horizons 2 card. Actually, no, we also have Urza Saga. Urza Saga and Upheaval, the only Image 2 cards, I think. Alright, let's go. Charming Goofy with the 11 months, thank you. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna drop in. I was changing the arts a lot. I don't have the up-to-date arts. Yeah, you can counter fetch lands with Nimble Obstructionist. No Tron. So the problem with Tron, and like a Tron mana base of this list, is we sure do have 8 1-mana blue spells. 8 1-mana blue spells that are hard to cast. I feel like we're doing pretty good on the whole utility land department. Just kind of hoping that it goes nearly as well as it did last night. Okay, so, we don't have if we had a Jewel or Omen Hawker, this hand would be fantastic. I don't think that you can just mulligan any hand that doesn't have one of those. This could be like a turn 3 Wandering on the play, I'm chilling. Did I test Shadowspear at all? I have the Shadowspear in the sideboard today. I've played with Shadowspear and Urza Saga decks though, and this one I think is kind of a little light on creatures. You could main deck it. We're early in the process, of course. So they went turn 1 Katria Triome. I think I really want to try to slam a 4-drop next turn. So if I'm going to do that, or maybe I want to go like Signet and hold up Obstructionist. And so if I'm going to do that, they're probably Rhinos. Rhinos has been so popular lately. Yeah, I can maybe go like just play Signet, hold up Obstructionist next turn, and then if I draw a land this turn, ooh. Okay. I mean, this is you know, this is really a tap Soul Ring here. So we'll just play that out. Could also like sink the mana to Urza Saga here. I'm gonna hold up the Obstructionist. We can Obstruction a fetch land or a Cascade trigger. We pick up an Expedition map. So we're definitely playing at least one Signet here. Really does feel like playing a cube deck. So I can go Urza into map Signet here, or I can just play Signet Signet map make a token, which I think I want to do this instead. I just be able to make sure I'm not like playing into their 0 mana counter spells too hard. Making these constructs, especially game 1, is just so valuable. Pretty good first showing here, I think. Why Obstructionist over the new Merfolk Pithing Needle? Because you can sink Enigma Jewel and Omen Hawker mana into Obstructionist. So probably get Manifold Key here. It's actually +1 mana because we get to untap the Jewel. Let's see. So I have this basically taps for 2. Or no, hold on. So I mean it is best still to untap this. So now I have 6 mana here. Oh, okay. They're just conceding. Okay, great. Good for showing. Kind of wish we got a little bit more. I don't know. I'm gonna bring in the Caverns. Maybe we'll Boseiju in this matchup. Feels like it's a good probably matchup for Boseiju on Upheaval. Have I crafted the jewel yet? No, but it's on my radar for sure. I'm also thinking Ensnaring Bridge is a really good sideboard card in general right now, and I may just bring in bridges over Shark Typhoons here. Don't think I want Force of Negation too badly. Although maybe it's kind of tough because like Typhoon can like just be big enough to block Rhinos. It's a bit harder for them to interact with. I'm just gonna try this. The bridges are like mostly for like Hammer Murktide Scam. Okay, so we're on the draw for game 2. Probably a hand we can't really mulligan, despite not having Omen Hawker or Jewel. Yeah, everybody's favorite set, Modern Horizons 2, bringing us cards like Upheaval, Suspending a Crashing Footfalls, Jewel Hawker. Ah, right on time. Right on time. No ice is nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and commit to playing Urza next turn. They have another Cascader next turn. Things could be kind of dicey. We have a 3 mana Otawara. So we can go like 2 mana, make a token. Okay, I'm just gonna block here. Cast a Signet, use both Signets. Make a token. 2 tokens, and Urza Saga, let me Otawara. I think it's probably better to have 5/5 constructs available. Yeah, so I started like really being interested in the Dalkin Shackles plus Enigma Jewel, and you'll notice here I at the moment have 0 copies of the Dalkin Shackles in my deck. Okay. What if at image 3 we get colorless Evoke Eldrazi? What if? What if? Who knows? What if at image 3 Splitter Twin is in the packs and it's still banned? Alright, they got 3 cards in their hand. Let's get the Aether Spellbomb. Play Island. So Saga token. Yeah, I can Saga token and play the Jewel and still have Aether Spellbomb plus this up. Although maybe I should just made 2 tokens. Okay. That's fine. This doesn't actually stop me from having these things up since it intertapped anyways. Wait till after Thanksgiving to wear sweaters of that nature. Well, this is not a Christmas themed sweater. It's actually for a holiday that happened recently. I will reveal what that is as my standing desk ascends. It's a End of Attack on Titan sweater. Give your heart to humanity. So we got 1 card. I'm gonna just bounce this, trade here. Be pretty ahead. How many times has Attack on ended? It's ended 1 time, and it ended this year, very recently. Ended at 1 time. Ooh. If the last card's Force of Negation, I'm like a little bit bummed that I didn't make a Saga token. Last card is Force of Negation. Fortunate. So they're top decking, got another Urza in our hand. We got Urzas to spin. Get another Saga. Although this borrower's kind of a problem. I could maybe need to get Otawara. Not really sure. Probably just spin first. Maybe I should be playing Urza. There's so many options. I think I'm gonna spin. Sorry, I guess I didn't need to float the mana there. It's okay. Just gonna take 3 for the borrower, probably. Lots of good hits on the spin. Omen Hawker knows 2 mana for spinning or whatever. I can get my other Otawara, bounce the borrower. I mean, that was telegraphed as shit. People always say this when my opponent has like literally 1 card in their hand. It's like, they obviously had it. They have 1 card. It's just like, it's not obvious that they have like the right piece of interaction. Oh, whoops. Spike, how could you not have known? This is telegraphed. They literally have 1 card. Okay, so that can answer the Borrower. They could float mana and cast Borrower. I mean, that'd be okay if they did that, I think. Okay, play the Jewel. Did you Violent Outburst? Oh, fuck. Dang, okay, game 3. Okay, so no Caverns on the play. What do I do with the Shadowspear? I don't know. Let's just go. Ooh, we actually have a turn 1 Jewel this time. This hand is sick. So we know Force of Vigor. Yes, we get to go turn 2 Saga, Signet, and we can even play a third Signet, right, if we draw one. So they have lore and reveal. Not that much we can do with that info. Second Jewel, not so helpful, I guess. Actually, not that bad, weirdly. Ain't that good either, but... being able to cast Urza turn 3 through a Force of Vigor is pretty nice. Yeah, this is not too bad. Kind of lucky they didn't upkeep it, but... it's bad. So this can tap for a mana also. So we have 2, 3. Yeah, we have I guess exactly enough for Upheaval. Probably we'll try to sandbag it for a little bit. Maybe if they cast Charlotte's Agent, we have to Upheaval here. Flame of Anor, my Jewel. Damn it. I was thinking about Dispute. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of tough when you play these kind of decks. So you're like, oh, if they have Force of Vigor and Dispute and, you know, another piece of interaction and pressure, what do? You just kind of lose most of these games, I guess. We could just draw an Urza or a One Ring and be in kind of fine shape, but I don't know. Just kind of okay being behind against all this. So they started tapping mana, and then they stopped. I'm going to cast the One Ring here. I'm going to cast it. If we draw an untapped land, it's great because we have the key in play. Okay. Not quite that lucky. No Zerda? Yeah, we have we have Urza Saga, so you can't play Zerda. So if they have another Cascader, it's going to be maybe kind of tough. It's like every Zerda deck really wants to play Urza Saga. If your payoff is Upheaval, you're in trouble versus Instant Cascade. Maybe hold up Obstructionist. Maybe you just get to rebuild. Yeah, so I guess we need to find another ring? Oh wait, what? They clicked no on accident? Good playtesting. Okay, so we're going to take 10. We get to have an uncounterable Upheaval next turn. See, deck fade into Decklist. Yeah, I thought it was cool looking. Might be worth the splash. The two builds are really similar to like the mono red version I had. Keeping the mana mono red is, I think, pretty valuable also. And like Street Wraith is very good in that deck, but Shredder also looks very good in that deck. You know, it's all good, baby, as they say. Okay, looks like we're gonna have a good enough follow up here. Okay, so sync this 1, 2, or is it better? I guess it's better to put this into the key. We are down to 4. Hopefully they don't have another Violent Outburst, huh? So they're gonna like flash in a Subtlety, looks like. How do we feel about that? Feel like there's not a lot we can do about it. Although they didn't subtlety my Omen Hawker, so I'm starting to feel like it's less likely. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry. Am I F6 still? Okay, I'm not. Tidebinder. Yeah, I'm probably going to be chump blocking the Tidebinder. So I have to discard 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not an Academy Runes game. 6. I think I want to have 3 Signets in my hand for next turn at least. Do I care about... Maybe I just can discard Otawara. Like, Second Upheaval may be good. Yeah, I can discard Otawara, I guess. And then we go chump block into... Well, maybe I take it. If I take it, I can go to 1, die to Fire Eyes. Seems kind of bad. But am I... So I go Urza Saga, Signet, 2 mana. Tap it, another Signet. I kind of have to take the hit anyways. So maybe it's better to... Can I can Urza right if I don't. Maybe I can't. Signet, tap, Signet. That is so confusing. I'm going to block. Interesting. Yeah, so I can just cast the Obstructionist if I use this to untap the key, right? Or if I go Signet here, activate 2 mana, Signet floating, 1 mana activated abilities floating. Signet 2 floating. Yeah, I think Signet's down a mana, so let's just go cast Nimble Obstructionist so we're not dead. Oh, we are dead to Fire Ice still. Yeah, I guess if we're still dead to Fire Ice, we just do this. Dang. Okay. Force of Vigor. Nimble Obstructionist for Cascade. We also have Upheaval, Wondering. Can kind of go over the top, maybe. Triple Jewel. 1 Urza Saga. I got a mulligan. Yeah, pretty sweet first match. We'll take it. Okay, so we're on the draw, so we do have turn 1 Gemstone Caverns. So I don't know what I necessarily want to do. Yeah, I think I just put back the One Ring, and then... Let's not Gemstone Caverns. Let's just play Enigma Jewel turn 1, and then we can have Obstructionist up on turn 2. Well, I guess we won't have Obstructionist up and be able to play the Signet. Oh no, we can. We can. Sorry, that is how that works. I built the deck last night. I'm still a little confused by it, but I'm having a good time. Yeah, Tidebinder's been good, dude. It's also kind of why I was like really excited about Obstructionist, was just seeing how good Tidebinder was all day yesterday. Yeah, so you go Signet on turn 2, and then you have the ability to spend 1 of this mana for Signet, and the other one's floating, which is enough to cycle a Nimble Obstructionist. Which won't necessarily, maybe we'll do something. Yesterday, I got to... What did I use my... Oh, I got to do this line against a Harbinger of the Tides, which I thought was pretty cool. So we are hoping that they use this might now. It's a little bit awkward if they don't. I guess if they attack with the might with no green mana, I'll block it with the Nimble Obstructionist. Oh, I can't. I can only cycle. Never mind. Okay, they're keeping their one lander. Yeah, so I don't want to just play the ring into this Haywire Might. I want to be able to keep the Obstructionist activation up. So with the Omen Hawker draw, we can do that. It's taking 4. Plays a Shadowspear. Targets the Jewel. We do have another Jewel in our hand. I think I'm just going to go ahead and use this now, though. So our next turn can be a bit more effective. You still get to gain your 2 life, though. Wow, we drew a Minamo. So let me keep the blue activated abilities mana floating. So I could use that on the Minamo here. We also drew Manifold Key, so now we get to go untap, key. Your turn. We're gonna get to draw a few cards next turn. Probably gonna play another ring also. Can we play Shark Typhoon and the One Ring? Probably not. It will be right to play some more Signets here. Only have one more Signet in the hand at the moment. So I guess let's go ahead and draw 5. Set up for a big upheaval next turn. Seems correct. Can I go Urza into One Ring? So 1/2 mana for an Urza. 2. So this is Urza. Use activate abilities for Izzet Signet. Just flip this now. Yeah, I have exactly enough. Upheaval is among its worst against Affinity. It'll still be really damn good. Discard the other 3 Enigma Jewels at an island. Don't think I need to draw any cards here. Probably will just tap the ring for mana. Craft time? Yeah, I haven't crafted yet. It's on my radar. Like, crafting with Urza and the One Ring is, like, kind of relevant. Okay. I guess I could just tap the ring to Urza. Although, I guess if I want to use this activated abilities mana, I need to sink it into the key. Alright, so let's replay an Urza. Definitely replaying the 1 mana artifacts, of course, since they're not exactly Mox Sapphires, but you know what I mean, close enough. I guess I can go Jewel Lotus, untap the Lotus, or sorry, I keep wanting to call it a Lotus, but it's not a Lotus. It's a Enigma Jewel. Is Jeweled Lotus a card? It's probably a card. Yeah, that's the EDH card. We did one of those EDH man. Baby. Isn't Voltaic Key better with Flip Jewel? Untaps itself. I mean, this gives unblockable to your freaking constructs. But untapping Enigma Jewel is cool. But like to say it's strictly better to deck with... I won mini games last night because I gave my shit unblockable. I think it's more relevant. You had enough to hardcast Typhoon. I can hardcast it next turn. Yeah, I think you will sometimes craft the jewel. I don't know. I think it'll happen all that often. Probably gonna bring in Shadowspear over Aether Spellbomb. Yeah, people. It's an MH2 card. Everybody's favorite set. It's the first time I felt like Upheaval was good. I've played Upheaval before knowing it was bad, but this is the first time I actually think it's good. How good is, TBD? It was 3-1 last night. I don't know. Deck's just been looking good the whole time. Doom would certainly have opinions about that, about Upheaval being good. Did he have like a good Upheaval deck or something? Yeah, I know. This is really a cube deck. You all like cube, don't you? It'd be crazy to main Third and Ensnaring Bridge with all the scam that's out there. I don't know. It's just like kind of awkward with the rings and stuff, but I agree that it's good in general. Oh man, this hand would be very, very strong if we had a blue source. We have to mulligan. I think on the opponents on the mill to 6. I think I'm gonna go to 5 here. So we have turn 1 Gemstone Caverns plus Urza Saga. I'm gonna put back the Academy Ruins. I have to put back 2 cards. Could maybe just keep all Sagas there. Or the Nimbles for there. Yeah, so you can sink your Jewel mana into this. And it's really good to go like turn 1 Jewel or Obstructionist, turn 2 counter a fetch land, counter Cascade, counter a Teferi minus. Could be nice. There's a ton of shit that stops. All right, mold to 5, get boom, mold to 5 and cavern, and then get boomed. Not feeling great. Oh, I am feeling great. Best top deck by a lot. Why not the new Merfolk? This. You can, we played a lot of new Merfolk yesterday. It's very good. You can't. This gets you can't Enigma Jewel into the new Merfolk. This is not literally Soul Ring. Mike Crackley. Okay, I'll try to unplug, replug. Okay, is that better? Wrong tap. How would you have had me tapped instead? This is a blue mana. I have 1 blue source. It enters tapped. They're gonna needle Urza Saga? I wonder why the Microx like that. I don't know. Maybe I need to get new chords. It usually works when I unplug and replug. Maybe they'll name the Enigma Jewel. They do name Saga. Abigail for the win. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Hope you're doing well. Good username. Well, I need to get kind of through the deck, I guess. I'm gonna Obstructionist, I guess, despite not really doing anything. Yeah, Jules, I mean, they could needle the craft. You can block, yeah, but then they have the other one. I could also like block next turn if I really have to. Blocking doesn't really feel like a winning line. Yeah, the needle and the boom bust are both so gnarly. I can't even like map for another Saga effectively. Yikes. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to settle this in game 3. Map for Otawara if you draw a land. Yeah. Something. Uh-oh. Don't think we... I guess... Yeah, we can't even cast the One Ring. Let's go to game 3. Maybe I'll try to see if there's like a out I'm forgetting. But usually it'd be like One Ring / Urza here. Maybe they have another flyer. Saga still needled. Okay, game 2. Game 3. Maybe to bring in like maybe we can go down a land. Like the caverns is like super helpful in general. On the play. I kinda want the needle. Okay, on the play. No lander. A lot of signets. It's kind of what we signed up for. Give it a go. Expedition map for a Saga, maybe. Not going to play out the needle yet, because there's a good chance we want to be needling either Haywire Might or Cranial Plating. I'm not really sure which one yet. I think I'm going to needle Haywire Might. Is Bridge a consideration? I'm a bit worried about them having so many Haywire Mites in this matchup. Like, what's nice about Bridge at the moment is, like, Murktide has, like, 1 Shatter, 1 Otawara. A Scam sometimes has 1 Kolaghan's Command, sometimes has 0 outs to Bridge. This deck has, like, you know, maybe, like, 4 Haywire Mites, 4 Urza Sagas, which I think makes it not a great plan. Okay, so can I, next turn, Academy Ruins Expedition map, sack Expedition map, play Urza Saga, and activate this Urza Saga? So let's go. Otawara and Signet for Academy Ruins. Cast Expedition map off Island. Cast Expedition map off Islands. No, it's not going to be enough, so we will not do that. We will be taking 8. Quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know play around Needle. You need to tap the Signet to play the map, have 1 floating, new Saga have 2. So you're saying there was enough? Because I was counting that there wasn't enough. I don't think there's enough to Academy Ruins map, play map, sack map, and activate the other Saga. So they get their own Shadowspear. Notably, my construct will be bigger. Oh, never mind. It'll be the same size. No, it'll be bigger. It'll be 9/9. So I have to take 9. Whew. Big sigh of relief that this top deck. Yeah, but I have exactly enough to play the ring and play Shadowspear. I think I play the ring first. Just gives me more life. If they double block, it's okay. We still have the second one. They have 4 cards in their hand. It's pretty. I was trying to at one point build a more like equip focused deck with like Nettlesys, Shadowspear, Urza Saga. They boom bust my Academy Ruins, so if we find a second ring, we're not looping rings. I think I still have pro everything, so I'm probably not blocking. Down to 11. So I want to be able to make a shark on defense, I think. So we play another Signet. Equip here. Can make a 2/2. 2/2 on defense here. Oh, I forgot to hardcast. Damn it. Even if we didn't have it, you know, we're sitting kind of pretty here. Oh, would be dead. Patchwork is nice in Upheaval artifact deck, which played after Upheaval gives you a better beatdown alternative. I don't think I would be. I don't think I'm very close to wanting to put Patchwork in this deck. Maybe I don't know what alternate build there is really either, because like Upheaval just requires so much work to get going. It's hard to play just like random shitters. Like you need your non-mana cards to give you card advantages. You're just a cube deck. You're like card advantage, mana. Card advantage, mana. Obstructionist is kind of the teamer card that's like whenever you cast a spell, draw 2, and lets you play an extra land. And we also had Urza. We had the like the green red Urza. I don't know. Obviously, kind of pretty different. Maybe your build would be better. All right, so let's lead on the Jewel here since it's a little bit more resilient than Omen Hawker. We can still go double Signet into Hawker next turn. We can go turn 3 Urza. Maybe Urza plus spin. Ooh, although don't want to play. I think we play the other Hawker here instead of the Signet. Okay, I think the Bean matchup is probably great. Like their deck like seems like it's gonna have a very difficult time if we can draw Upheaval. Maybe we won't draw Upheaval. We can spin the Urza here. Turn 3 Urza plus spin is cool. Oh, dude, yeah, Retrofitter Foundry and Modern, please. Yeah, I know. I know it's so weird. The deck just does this like every time, or not every time, pretty consistently. Like you have 8 Jewels and you have 12 Signets. Update State of Modern. Like every game is like this. We don't need to update State of Modern every single game. I already tweeted like a screenshot last night. Maybe not every game. Alright. Still need to top deck out of this a little bit, or like, you know, find some more action. To only have 3 upheavals. Go my last lonely construct. Crafting time? Wait, yeah, sorry. Craft. Craft. So I lose 2 signets to do this, right? Craft only as a sorcery. So bad against binding. So bad against Teferi. I think I'm gonna not. Because like if we craft and we lose our Enigma Jewel in play and 2 signets and they kill my Omen Hawker, all of a sudden Upheaval isn't like, you know, like a game-winning top deck. That's nice. So we'll go for a huge shark on their instab. Taking 6. Is spell sky a possible conclusion? I don't think there's a ton of room for like dirtily like so many cards in your decks make mana. You have 18 lands, you have 8 jewels, you have 12 signets. Like that's half of your deck, just things that make mana. And so you need things that like are big mana sinks like Typhoon, card advantage cards like Urza Ring, Upheaval, or I think Obstructionist is kind of is also just like too good in this deck to exclude, but there just isn't a lot of room for like protections type cards like that. Yeah, I think Paradoxical Outcome probably sucks, but it would be pretty cool if I was wrong about that. And like your Obstructionist is interaction, but it also like cycles, you know. Right, Solitude by Shark. So this is another card in the graveyard, so like crafting is like a little bit more. Ooh, that's not a bad one. It's got a good protection here. Okay, so if I can craft and keep Obstructionist up, I might do that. So let's see. This is 4. This costs 9 to craft. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with Obstructionist up. Okay, I'll be true to my word. Maybe the first ever Enigma Jewel crafted modern. We're 1 mana short of being able to spin, but we have Obstructionist to counter Teferi bounce or Binding Exile. Obviously, they could have just 2 of these effects, but it feels worth going for. And also, they still have to like think about this as pressure. Okay, so now I can counter the fetch land, and so they can't Binding or Teferi. It taps for 2. It doesn't copy mana abilities. It only copies non-mana abilities. It does it copies this though. Wait, I get to cycle twice? Whoa! 2 cards? Yeah, so so what this does is it has all of activated abilities of things copied by it. And then and for each time you activate an ability, it copies it. So when we spin the Urza Locus of Enlightenment, we get 2 spins. But it doesn't copy mana abilities. Of course, right after you craft the joke, ad. Well, you're probably not in the chat anymore, but you can avoid the ads by subscribing to the channel using Twitch Prime, maybe. Staff of Domination? Staff is kind of interesting. Okay, so I also get to copy the Ring ability. So maybe I should Ring here. Oh, we also get to make 2 tokens with Saga. So I want to make sure I'm keeping... Yeah, I also get mana, kind of mana back from the Saga here. Yeah, let's just play the Ring. So how does this work? So I copy it, so I get to draw 3, right? Wait, crafting is sick, y'all. The craft is actually good. Red alerts, the craft is good? I wasn't expecting this part to be this relevant. So I was playing the deck last night. I went 3-1. I made a mental note to just like look a little bit closer at the flip side of this, and I still didn't come close to predicting it would be this relevant. So yeah, we do still have cycle up because we can tap this. Uh-oh. The crafting is relevant. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop the fetch land again. Oops. Too many abilities. Wait, what? Is it bugged? Why can't I tap What the fuck? Oh, I can only activate it once per turn. Oh, okay. But I have 2 Urzas and I have an Azorius Signet. So I can activate the Urza, each Urza once. Okay, we're learning. We're learning how it works. I can activate each Urza once and I can activate the Azorius Signet. There's too much text on it. There's literally look how much text is on this card. I have to squint to read it. So gonna binding my jewel, I guess. I still have a ring with 2 counters. I have 3 8/8 constructs that will each be lethal attackers next turn. They're not getting any more mana off this Omnath. I get to draw 2 cards. What's in the exile pile? Not a lot. 2 Blood Braids and an Omnath. So I'm gonna binding my ring. They've already used 2 Solitudes though, so like they have to have both Solitudes to survive. I guess they have ice. I can also Otawara the Omnath to make it where that's not the case. I can also draw a Upheaval at some point. I guess these are smaller now too. They could draw their deck. Yeah, I could also Otawara their Jace, maybe. Well, they could maybe draw in response. They're out of Solitudes. That's all 4. They're probably gonna have an Ice for this though, or Fury this. And maybe we won't win. See, do they have the Jace? They do have the Jace in the deck. They're attacking me out of 46. There's no chance attacking is ever relevant. I could get a second Otawara, maybe. The sneaky, naturally drawn second Otawara, huh? So I could just get Aether Spellbomb. I don't want to get the key and then just like not use the key and be super suspicious. But I have double Otawara up. They're out of Solitudes. They have so they would need to be able to go Jace with both extra leyline bindings available, which is maybe that's just easy for them to do here. Although I guess they can't even quite combo kill me. I could also Shark Typhoon for a ton. Would have crafted Enigma Jewel double Otawara too. What? Isn't Jace word ability such that they can still win if Jace is not on the board? No, that's you're thinking of Thassa's Oracle maybe, I don't know. Another one. Another 1 ring. So if I play ring, do I still have double Otawara up? I don't think I do, right? Jay says the win part on the draw effect. You're wrong. It's the static ability. Look, right here at the top. It's a static ability at the very top. Let's get 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. So 1 short. It's kind of fine. Puff with the 12 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Yeah, it's funny we have like 4 interactive effects up here through the Teferian. So I'm gonna play a big shark here with Aether Spellbomb up to bounce Elishnorn. I also could just draw Upheaval at some point. Doesn't quite kill them. But getting them to use the 1 binding, I think, puts me in a position where I can't lose. Because they can't go Jace double binding in response. Oh. That's a sick draw. So now, if they let me untap, also I get to just Otawara the Binding and win. What can they possibly do? I'm not sure. Probably right to play this first. Discounts my Otawaras. I guess I could have left this up for mana, but they're obviously going to cast a Binding. And then I will Aether Spellbomb the Elishnorn. And then Obstructionist the Binding ETB. And then they just have a Steam Vince up, so we win. Let's fucking go, dude. Didn't even draw Upheaval that game. I didn't see an Endurance in all their flip cards. Sometimes the Bloodbraid builds just play Jace. Don't feel like we need to change a lot against them. Don't know if I want these Force of Negations. I don't really want them. they can't like commandeer Upheaval, and they're the Bloodbraid build, so they won't have Force of Negation themselves. So yeah, let's just run it back, I think. So Enigma Jewel cracked. I mean, this deck has been a lot better than I expected it to be. So like very fast, explosive game plan. Jewel makes a lot of mana. Obviously, like, you know, the key is like just filtering through the signets. I've never played signets before. They don't seem that bad. King Zeke with the 20 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Cool deck for sure. Okay. We have Gemstone Caverns again. I think again I'm not playing it on turn 1 though. So maybe we shouldn't have these in the deck. But I really want every single card in my hand, so. And we also get to go Hawker into like double Signet with some mana up anyways. You know, if it's Fairy's not good against her deck, I think. It's nice that they rarely kill this on turn 2. I mean, I don't know, maybe not true. But if they have beat on turn 2, it's not necessarily dying. They do have beat on turn 2. We have Upheaval this game. Feels like it'll be hard to lose when we draw this card. Maybe they wait for me to cast like a Signet, then they kill it. Did Saga play Zertus? Saga's so sick of this deck. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about this rarely dying. At least it doesn't get red and sixed. Caverns be maybe better as Inventor's Fair. Inventor's Fair would be kind of good, I think. Yeah, I like the Inventor's Fair suggestion a lot, Sparg. I just want to keep a Obstructionist up here. / Cycle Typhoon in a turn, maybe. Obviously, drawing a land so I can play a Signet would be nice. We can chill for a little bit, though. Okay, not going to counter the draw trigger, I think. That has to be a Lantern Brew, like Lantern of Insight? Signet kept up Stifle. You're wrong. If I play Signet, I only have 2 mana left afterwards. Been saying that a lot today. I hate to use the W word in this chat. You know I do. Castle of Interest, I feel like we don't have enough islands for it, but it could be good. Don't think I'm just like casting an Obstructionist here. Alright, goal of the deck now is to get up to 6 mana. Come on! Come on, dude! Collector Oof? I really have to play against Collector Oof? Don't think I'm supposed to counter the fetch. I think I'm supposed to like try to flash and block her here. Come on, one time, get in there! Of course, there's another binding. Okay, that being said, we get to Upheaval next turn. Do I want to... What do I want to do? I think I want to try to block again. It's not going to be a very good Upheaval. I mean, I'll get my Obstructionist in play. Ring for protection. I was pretty comfy taking 6 or 8. Now I'm taking 9 or 11. It's kind of fine, though. Otawara, instep, ring, draw, Upheaval, ring, reset, draw. Otawara, instep. I need this Otawara to cast the Upheaval. You can also ring if they binding... Why would they binding the ring with Collector Oof in play? The plan of them binding this ring makes no sense. Fuck. I guess I can still fog, though. Yeah, I can still fog with the ring. Maybe they'll binding it. Okay. Good attack. They did not see Upheaval last game, though. I mean, they're just bouncing my Urza Saga. They're just playing the Teferis and bouncing the best thing. It's not like a suspicious thing that's happening here. They also haven't cascaded over a Fire Ice yet. Maybe they boarded them out. So I have to chump block the Fury. We could try to Otawara the Fury, but... We're just go to game 3. Yeah, People's an MH2 card. Alright, game 3. Dude, we have to play against the Bean player with Oof. It feels really bad. I guess we're gonna block it. I don't know. They were attacking into us. Otawara it. Shane, the 34. Well, thank you. Welcome back. Okay, sweet hand. I don't think Force is like good or like stops any of the like really important things. Doesn't stop Force of Vigor really. Doesn't stop Collector Oof. Fetch. Try to fetch and play a bean. Do it. Do it. You won't. Yeah, let's go. Thank you, opponent. This sequence seems so strong. Just like, oh, I have I have a 7 mana in play, and I get to like stifle draw a card your fetch land. So play another Saga. Go wait to turn on the other Saga. Fuck! I have 6, sorry. I guess I wasn't doing anything with that floating mana. It's okay. We can rebuild. So we're gonna bounce binding here. Now I can't even ring, dude. Fine. I think I'm gonna play the Academy Runes this turn so I can play ring next turn. If I put Azorius Signet on top, play Azorius Signet. Yeah, I can do that. Just don't hit oof, dude. Okay, they hit beans. Yeah, one good stone rain is there's another, huh? I think I still want the Signet. They have 3 cards in their hand. Mindslaver would be good in this deck. Yeah, for sure. It'd be great. I don't know. I thought about playing it. I don't know that it would for sure be great. It could be better than Upheaval. I could buy better than Upheaval, maybe. Are we seeing Commandeer? I don't think so. They bounced their Agent, which is interesting. No binding. Bounce their Agent makes sense, I guess, with them being able to potentially cascade into oof. Yeah, why are they playing oof over Stony Silence? I don't know. They didn't hit the oof though. They hit the binding. Ooh, or the beans. Huge news. Spoke a little too soon there. Just a little. With Urza in play, it's not so bad. Because he's still tapped for mana. Ring is a little bit worse for sure. Z's. Teferi doesn't stop Urza spin. A lot of chatting today for sure. But yeah, no, it doesn't stop Urza spin. Yeah, I think we're supposed to go for a big shark here. Because Urza allows you to cast the card until the end of your turn. Yeah, 4 cards, 3 cards. Why me, dude? We're probably gonna win anyways. Why do I have to play against the only bean player in the world playing Collector Oof and Kataki the day I register the Izzet the Signet deck? Why do I have to play against the only bean player in the entire history of Modern to register Oof and Kataki? In the entire and Force of Vigor in the entire history of Modern. I'm gonna win anyways and complain the whole time doing it. I'm gonna complain the whole time. That being said, if we win this game after getting double bean, binding to fairy, force of vigor, furied, kataki'd, and collector, if the deck is broken. Wait, they have something? Stop! Stop! Damn it! They have another Force of Vigor for sure. They're still dead if that's it, actually. Wait, what do they have? Ice? Shouldn't you sack the ring? I don't think so. Ice the shark. They need something else. Let's go, dude! I cannot believe that we beat Double Bean, Binding to Fairy, incredibly good, like turn 2 Force of Vigor that killed like a Saga and a Signet, Collector Oof, Kataki. Let's go! Fuck yeah! Clearly. I'll just save that for me. I don't think I'll tweet it. That one's for me. Alright, good hand. Yeah, Urza Saga broken, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely a lot higher on Jewel than I was. Also, you will live. Omen Hawker, you're going to live. I can't believe that they had Oof and Kataki. Dude, why me? I know I won anyways, but what a game. Okay, when are you gonna when are we bolting this, huh? We're gonna bolt it in the draw step. I mean, do they just have Bolt and Spell Pierce here? Maybe they do. Maybe I should just cycle Shark Typhoon. Like a 2/2. Yeah, I don't know. I think they may have Bolt plus Spell Pierce. Yeah, it is the right Boseiju. We don't have any green mana, but we want to bring this in against counterspell decks. You can map for it and resolve an Upheaval. Are they Rhinos again? Rhinos have been so popular because of the Tidebinder. Murktide more likely after second defense? Maybe. More likely control. It's not very often I think that you see Murktide gamers playing Lauren revealed. Does happen, I guess, but so I'm gonna cast Dimir Signet. For resolves, we get to play Jewel and make a token. If it doesn't, we still get to make a token. Is Zerda reasonable to play as a companion with Signets? Zerda doesn't work with Signets. It doesn't reduce the cost to 0. And you can't play Zerda as a companion in a deck with Urza Saga. Which is dumb. I'll say it. I feel like we could just can we just make an exception? It has so many activated abilities. It's on theme. Let's rule 0 it. Also, companions maybe don't need any buffs. Who's to say? Developing Key is free. It's not free if they counter it. We can no longer make a Saga token. It also doesn't make mana. It's down a mana to untap the Signet. Okay, do Force of Negation this, which I'm very happy with. Yeah, they're like, what the heck is going on here? They pitched another Lauren revealed. Yeah, for sure the development was, yeah, why does it have to be non-land? All lands have activated abilities. What's the problem? So they probably have Flame of Anor. I guess I get Aether Spellbomb. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna play around main deck sweeper out of Steamvin's Mutavault. Okay, so Caverns in on the draw. Probably either playing Snapcaster. I think I'll play like the first Relic. I guess I probably want the Boseiju also. We could cut the key for the Relic. Seems okay. Maybe Aether Spellbomb. Aether Spellbomb protecting Urza is kind of good though. Yeah, take two. Yeah, blue-red players take 2 game actions, concede on turn 5, down 3 minutes on the clock. Just playing blue-red. Man, this deck is so sick. Yeah, just all my matches ever. Yeah, there's a chance that Mindslaver is better than Upheaval. What kind of decks would you recommend for a decent limited player looking to get into Modern? I don't know. I don't know that I would really factor like. Well, I guess if you play limited, you probably like combat math a lot, which is not something you like get to do in Modern that often. Is play a deck where combat matters a lot. So maybe like Domain Zoo. What is the sweater? So it's an Attack on Titan sweater. I mean, Esther got matching a matching set. The true Upheaval is definitely better against the Bean deck. Probably. I mean, both are probably good. Upheaval's pretty good. Could do a split. Put more Academy runes in. I don't think you need more than 1 copy. You also don't have you don't have room for many, if any, more colorless lands. Because you have so many blue 1-drops. You can't really play more colorless utility lands, I think. I do like the suggestion of playing Academy Inventor's Fair. I think if we have Inventor's Fair, we can cut the 3rd Upheaval for the first Mindslaver. Pretty easy. So tentatively, 1 Inventor's Fair over the main deck Gemstone Caverns. Wait, we have Adventurer's Goggles? Inventor's Fair. And then, I don't know, people's have been good. We can go down. We don't have to play 4 Typhoons either. Oh, Inventor with the apostrophe after, right. Because it's not 1 Inventor's Fair. It's all of their fair. Okay, I'll get the Mindslaver over here. Definitely gonna play the Enigma Jewel turn 1. Yeah, the Force is in the board for Karn mostly. Wait, they were rhinos the whole time, baby. Kind of want 3rd Upheaval on the board, maybe for like Titan, Tron. Can only play one of my 2 Hawkers here. If only Signet's just tap for double blue, huh? Yeah, it is weird to be like, yeah, I think it's correct to play a Mindslaver in my Modern deck, but we're not Tron. Maybe it's -1 time, keep 3rd Upheaval in the main. I don't know, because they kind of do the same thing, Mindslaver to Upheaval. I don't want to play 4 like super duper late game cards like this. 3 is like kind of a better number, I think. Mindslaver's got an activated ability. We're already playing Inventor's Fair. Or I guess that's not the argument. Is not to not play the Mindslaver. As for the 2, thank you. Dirty with the 8, thank you as well. Hope you all are doing good. Okay, so they play their rhinos. Don't love that my Urza token is only a 4/4, not a 5/5. Very insightful. Let's see what can we do this turn? Play another Signet. So this is 4 mana. It's free to play this in combination with the Omen Hawker using the mana. Then I can make a 1/1 Shark, which I don't really want to do. I think I'm just going to play the other Omen Hawker and pass. Or get Subtletied. It's pretty bad for me to get Subtletied here. Guess we have to put that back on top. Take 10. No, they have one card in their hand, though. Let's see. So if I tap the Jewel and 2 Signets, I have an Urza again. And then I'll have 4/7 mana to play a 5/5 Shark. Okay, so that's pretty good. Wait, this isn't coming down this turn, is it? Okay, cool, good. Close one. Yeah, so I can go Urza plus 5/5 Shark. Should be decent if they don't have another Cascade spell on one of their last 2 cards. Mutavault is one of their last cards. Kind of obvious I have something else if I'm not spinning the Urza, I guess, but whatever. Two 5/5s, good against 2 4/4s. No Violent Outburst. That's a big deal. They would have cast Flame of Anor there also, probably. With the Mutavault to double mode. Typhoons have been really good too. I don't think I want to cut the Typhoons. They like just fit everywhere on the curve. It's nice to have like a payoff to sink your Jewel and Omen Hawker mana into them. When you craft Enigma Jewel, does it still have the tap? Wait, can you craft to itself? Can you? Exile 4 or more among other permanents? No, you can't. Okay. Well, no attacks. Wonder what is in their hand that makes them want to do no attack. I mean, just wait till the Alpha Strike, maybe. You can craft with a copy of it. Yeah, if the other, yeah, I guess you can play one, put it in the graveyard, and then with your legend roll, then craft. Oh, I forgot I have this also. Although we weren't tapping the construct previously. So Wondering would be nice to find. We have a lot of Urza spins available too. Urza's quite the card, huh? So let's not tap the well, I guess I should attack first. No, I think it's because if they counter this, I really don't want to have if they just have Force of Negation as their last card. Let's play around it. They're not winning if they can't counter this. Okay. Yeah, exactly. We tap the construct for mana. Oh no, we lose instead of having a blue mana. Oh no, we lose. Tap construct. As if I didn't say in the middle of all this why I wasn't tapping the construct. Thank you, chatters. Never change. And nothing if not consistent. That's true. They're top decking. A Flame of Anor, not that I'm trying to summon it to their hand. That's the card that gets them out of this. Again, like, you know, you have one extra blue mana there, which isn't, like, particularly helpful versus, like, potentially just losing the game. Maybe you still survive. Maybe... Please don't animate Mutavault. Okay, Ice. Pretty good draw. Is the people good because you have so many mana rocks? Yeah. More or less. Okay, Ice into animate Mutavault. Okay. Is the last card dead gone? Is this our block? I mean, they only have one card. Their last card has to be Become Immense. Good shit if so. which is not very common anyways. Okay, I'm gonna attack. If I would play Sunken Ruins. Yeah, the problem with Sunken Ruins is it doesn't filter your Jewel mana. It only filters Omen Hawker, and it doesn't cast your blue drops on turn 1, which sucks. So I think if the Odyssey lands were legal, which they're not legal, right? There are lands that they're just signets. They're just the signet lands or whatever. Those aren't legal, right? If they were, I think I would play them. What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike. Okay, I'm gonna mulligan this one on the draw on the blind. Keep this. I don't know if I put back Second Island. Let's put back Second Island. No, let's put back the Second Hawker. Okay. Interesting. I played this matchup last night and I won. The Upheaval's really good. Rewarded. I can Obstructionist their Urza Saga to getting them another amulet on the next turn. Which isn't enough to stop their Titan next turn. So just try to counter the Titan ETB. The Saga copy was sus. In what way? Yeah, I guess we counter the Titan ETB. Which is really good if they packed. If they go packed for Titan. Esper with the Twitch Prime, thank you. Counter the Urza fetching. Like I said, they still have 6 mana this turn if I counter the Saga. Because they have Amulet, 2 land drops from the bounce land, put 2 floating mana, that's 6. This gives them an extra 4 mana, but countering the Titan ETB, I think is a little bit better here. And it's especially good if they're on Summoner's Pact instead of Primeval Titan, which we weren't quite lucky enough. So Voltaic Key does give me an extra mana here. That being said, I'm only going to have 5 mana next turn, which is not quite enough. Oh, they're going, huh? Maybe they'll Summoner's Pact next turn. We'll see. Not a lot to do on our end besides this. You would counter the land bounce trigger. So you would just make it to where their land is still in play, and if they have another bounce land in your hand, you lose. Doesn't seem great. I don't know, we're getting to untap after the next turn. Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe. Alright, at the very least we don't have any other plans. But we can cast Upheaval next turn. Which is something. If we can get there. If they don't have another Titan in their hand also, like, we do get to untap. Why did not Upheaval? You can't. Omen Hawker is not literally a Soul Ring. Right, so we played Manifold Key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, we did have enough for Upheaval, did we? Oh, we did have exactly enough. Although it doesn't put us in a winning position. It doesn't put us in a winning position. You're right, it did have exactly enough though. Yeah, here if they end up like Summoner's Pacting and we still have enough mana to cast Upheaval, we just win. But you're right, we did have exactly 6. But then we're not playing any permanents, and then they get to rebuild a lot faster than us. They might be able to kill me here still. Probably can. That being said, if I can survive and cast Upheaval, we win. Yeah, I think I'm dead though. At a minimum, they're sniping my Hawkers. Yeah. They get Colossus, which will probably do it. Five. Tough. So on the play, not a lot in the ways of sideboarding here. Don't think our plane is that bad. Obstructionist does a lot of game against them. Upheaval's very good. I did beat them last night. I think I brought in some Force of Negations. I think it was like a 2 Force, 2 Typhoon or something. Force on Amulet, especially post Upheaval, could be good. They play Ring too, of course. Alright, let's try this. Bridge is not good against Titan? No, it's very bad against Titan. They're just going to Boseiju off their Titan and Boseiju it. I did beat them last night, Cap. I don't think I've ever done this before. Just have to win the internet argument. Let's see if it was this. Was it this one? Oh, that's the wrong deck. May not be in my game history because I played on my laptop. Hold on. Just out here trying to win the internet argument. Let's go to 5. Not a hand I like very much. Okay, land for Ring is pretty good. Ring is also really good against them. Like, they just can't win through a Ring. No, you know, maybe a little too mold a 5e here. Wait, these are my matches today. Yeah, I don't think you can look at your game log from different devices. So you win the fight. Inska with the tier 1. Thank you. Welcome back. So we can still win if we can go like Ring into Amulet or Ring into Upheaval. Potentially. Don't think there's really anything else. Omen Hawker with filter lands. The problem is you need a lot of like lands that actually tap for blue to cast Hawker and Jewel on turn 1 when you already have a lot of other colorless lands. This Val could have to target them. Is it a May? Oh, it's not a May. Oh, it is a May. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see the May for a second. thing. Are they going to keep going this turn? We'll see. I didn't see May at first. Yeah, they can also target their creature, of course. Yeah, we need to draw another ring this next turn, and then we need to draw into Upheaval. So, classic. Just have to wait 10 minutes to draw one of your 3 outers. No, the problem is we can't win if we top deck Upheaval right now. We only have 5 mana. Questing Beast, it's been discussed. I mean, maybe they have Questing Beast in their deck. I don't know. We can work a little bit on the next draft. I feel like I kind of like this. The Inventor's Fair seems really nice. Is there a combo with Upheaval? Yeah, it's you win the game. Upheaval plus floating mana. Okay, this is the sideboard. So again, we're going to need to draw a ring, and then we need to find Upheaval. Okay. Can't cycle into it, right? Alright, 3-2 First League. Has some very sweet games. Let's run it back, I think, with these changes.